And this is a very deep subject, okay, so possibly my recommendation it is direct experiencing. But we are human, most of us have some experiences about what love is. But the complication come in. Our human love seemingly have some limitation, like we all experience some pain, anxiety, worry, and also underlying we actually afraid being betrayed by our trust, our beloved, and so forth. And sometimes even in a lot of situations, sometimes we discover what we term love in our human existence is quite conditional. But having said that, I tried my best, okay, to answer this very important question to you. At the same time, as direct, as simple as possible. So we're going to separate into 3 levels of love, which is we can have some discussion. And these 3 levels of love is, the first level I call the human love. The second level is I call the soul love. And we come back into explain to you what it means later. And then the third level, I call it the divine love or God's love. So coming back into the human love first. And in some degree, we all experience it from our parental love, once we all are children, we all experience some levels of love, hopefully from our parents, sometimes from our brothers and sisters. As we grow up, we might experience love through friendships, and then maybe romantic love. And going a little bit more, starting to transpersonal, we might experience the beauties of pure nature, like somebody observing sunrise, sunset, a beautiful blooming flower, or stunning scenery, and we experience tremendous amounts of sense of well-being, freedom, tranquility, peace, and sometimes aliveness as well. And without better words, we might experience it. Those experiences, we may describe it as love. However, we also observe something very fascinating. We all know parents love their children, at least most parents love their children. Let's talk about mother's love. For me, mother's love to her child, it is unconditional. Really is unconditional. And I myself love my mother very much. She already passed away. But for me, this is the first unconditional love I experienced from my mother, from any human being to start with. And also find the mother's love have lots of self-sacrifice in it. Sleepless night, worry about their beloved children, and sharing joy if their children are healthy, happy, and well. It's unbelievable. Our human being actually have this capacity to love another human being unconditionally. And hopefully we all have that experiences, not only being loved by your parents or your beloved, and also have the opportunity to experience directly you love somebody, another human being unconditionally. It can actually touch you so much, so deep. And just talk about it can easily move me into tears. However, I'm also witnessing something fascinating. As beautiful, as powerful as mothers love one child, but that mother cannot stop a drunken alcoholic son to stop drinking. And then I'm wondering, what is it? Or the mother still love him, let's say, okay, but that love seemingly will not move the alcoholic son to stop. Look, I feel your love. I'm going to stop hurting myself, and through the process I'm hurting you. So I got it. I'm not going to drink until I hate myself so much. I lose my consciousness. And even through the process, I don't even recognize you love me. And the power of the mother's unconditional love sometimes cannot change. The deep addictions, just like alcoholism, of course, we have a lot of addiction. There's some limitation in it. Of course, most of us experience some romantic love. It was beautiful, amazing, only to start with. And arguments set in, disappointment, sometimes even down the road, we dislike and even hate each other. So, fascinating about this love, that limitation become quite obvious. And even we talk about the beautiful sunrise, sunset, and stunning scenery, and look up to the stars at night. That's awe, and even trigger something so beautiful within us, and then we feel we love life. But there's no permanence in it. There's no eternity in it. So shall we move on to the soul love? That is a deeper level, or sometimes it's a higher level. It's more than the mother's unconditional love. It's starting to go beyond the character, human character, personality, and beyond human mind and body. Some of you might be touched so deeply, and you have a taste of a bit of eternity. And this love, sometimes, is very hard to describe in words. But most of us experience it. Maybe very temporal, maybe very short periods of time, but touch you so deeply. The one you share this love with, you can remember. And every time you bring this person in your mind, again, you can feel it deeply, warmly inside your heart. But sometimes this love is so deep, when you experience this love, you actually feel some pain inside your heart. But if you can purify that and able to open your heart, that means remove the obstacles of that pain, and there, without resistance to that pain, open it, and you will find that sheer beauty, sheer grace. And sometimes romantic lover experience that momentarily, of course, short-lived, but then somewhere, somehow we miss it. But once you experience it again, you identify it again. I call it the love can touch your heart. The love can reveal your primordial innocence. That love enables to reveal your purity. That beyond the belief system in the mind, that beyond your education, programming, your tradition, your culture. It's simply pure love presence. I call that soul love. It even beyond time and space. For example, if you bring in the beloved inside your memory, if it is deep enough, you actually feel the warmth right now inside you. Time, age, circumstances, external circumstances, condition cannot change that. And here you are, that's a soul love. And you started to get into a glimpse of eternity. And still it's based on two individual presence or essence. And out of that essence, and that is a spiritual journey or some deeper unfoldment of our human potential, if we concentrate on the subject about what love is. I think that is the beauty as well as a deeper intelligence at work. I call it the love center or the heart center. And also out of this heart center, we develop something, and literally, you call it sometimes intuition. I call the heart intelligence. That heart intelligence is come from love itself, but it's very deep. It's come from your core being. And thus, the intellectual mind and the heart intelligence, through your own self-awareness, you're starting to notice the difference. The spiritual journey, for me, is starting from that point, from that enable you differentiate what is your intellectual mind, what is your past experiences and programming and belief systems, and your heart intelligence. Your heart start to open, your heart yearning for something else, something eternal, something you might call home, something you might call God, something you might call something else. Does not matter. But that is a yearning, deep yearning. Again, it's come from the yearning for deeper and more expansive love.